Yo, what's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be using the brand new Vine spell in Clash Royale, and let me tell you guys, you don't want to miss out on this. This card is insanely broken right now. A nerf is basically inevitable, and it's just such an amazing card, and it fits into so many decks right now. But in terms of like what the Vines does, the Vines is a spell that can kind of lock 3 troops into place and damage them over time. And this might not sound crazy, but the fact that you can freeze troops, you can bring air troops down to the ground, and you can damage troops so much is honestly just insane value for the card. And it continues to get a ton of value, and it's super versatile. And it's gonna, I'm telling you, no matter what deck you run, you can probably throw Vines into it and it would make it even better. So yeah, Vines is a crazy card right now. I'm also running the Evo Baby Dragon, as you can see. The Evo Baby Dragon, it makes your troops faster and your opponent's troops slower. I think it's a good evolution. I don't think it's crazy, but I still want to test it out, play with it more. Maybe find the right deck for it, but Vine spell is definitely going to be the highlight of today's video, and I'm so excited to show it off. But we're in the first match here against Medi, and it seems like they have a kind of bridge spam type deck with the, okay, now we see the Pekka, or we see the Megaknight, we see the Prince, and the Bandit, of course. So, once again, if you guys face a lot of Megaknight, this is a pretty good deck to run. I mean, we got the Pekka, we got some nice counters, and I might even go with the Evo Baby Dragon right here, give us a speedy Pekka. So let's see how this goes right here. We got the Pekka, it's going to go even faster because we got the Baby Dragon with it. Baby Dragon's help taking out the Skarmy. And, okay, not too bad there. Don't really get too much value. He did get a good defense, and okay, we see the Bandit come down. Okay, I think we're going to go ramrider down low on defense here. Not really too worried about the Guardian, but that's alright. And on top of that, guys, the one weakness of the Vine spell is definitely going to be Swarms. So pairing it with another very strong small spell like Arrows or maybe even a Zap, it's going to make your deck so much better. So we got the Pekka down here, Evo Lumberjack in the right, and I might let this push go, or maybe I might even try to get my Evo Baby Dragon. So let's just cycle our normal one here, and we'll get the Evo back and cycle next. And he goes for the Skarmy once again. And I think we'll just reset in the back here. We do see the Evo MK come down, so we got to be a little bit careful here, but not really too worried. We do have a lot of troops down right now, which is going to help out on this defense. The Bandit dies, Megaknight's quick to follow, and ooh, I see a ton of Pekka value right there. Definitely taking that. Let's go with our Baby Dragon down low, and then this is going to help make both of our troops go faster here. You see that little gust of wind? That's just going to make our troops go insanely fast. He doesn't have Elixir in time to defend it. Skarmy does come down, but look at the ramrider. It's getting boosted, and I'm even going to drop the Vine spell here. We'll arrows the minions, and look at that, guys. His troops are just gone. Absolutely evaporated off of the map. Baby Dragon's still full health, taking down his tower. Beautiful stuff right here, and how quickly the tables can turn with the Vine spell is insane. Honestly, maybe I'm sleeping on the Evo Baby Dragon because that was a pretty good showcase right there. Let's get our Barbaro down, help take out this little Prince here, and Pekka is just shredding, man. Love seeing Pekka get the job done. That's one of the most beautiful sights for sure. Raged up Ewa is going to help take out that Bandit, and we're sitting pretty clean here. This might be a good opportunity to go in with our ramrider, help stun that Prince just a little bit. Perfect, gonna slow it down, and then we'll arrows here, and hold on, yo, value arrows, we hit the minions, and the ramrider connects for the game. Let's go, man. Honestly, that was a pretty good showcase, but I think we can do an even better job showing just how broken these two new cards are. In the next match here, and you guys know I love trying to get to my evolutions early, so I'm just gonna drop this Baby Dragon off the rip here. Baby Dragon being a 1-cycle Evo honestly is pretty important, and it's not something I've considered too much because, as we know, man, the lower the cycle the Evo is, the better it really is. So, very, very nice to see that. And our opponent also has the Baby Dragon here. We'll find out if they have the Evo or not. But in the meantime, I think we'll just continue cycling in the back. So we see Knight, Tombstone, and Baby Dragon. I'm starting to think this might be Graveyard from our opponent, so I guess I'll play accordingly here. This deck doesn't have the greatest graveyard counters, but I think we can make it work. Lumberjack is kind of sneaky underrated just because it has super fast attack speed and will definitely help taking out all those pesky little skeletons. So, okay, opponent's trying to win the bridge battle here. I think we'll just let him have it, and then I might even Pekka in the back here. He has to defend the Lumberjack again, forces out the Tornado, perfect stuff. And like I said, guys, we have our one cycle Evo Baby Dragon already in hand. And whenever you pair the Evo Baby Dragon with a card like the Ramrider or Balloon, it just makes your win condition get to the tower so insanely quick. Okay guys, we actually have a unique opportunity right here. Like I alluded to earlier, Vine Spell actually takes air cards and brings them to the ground. And look at that, his Baby Dragon's just gonna... Okay, never mind, I actually mistimed it, oh my goodness. But if I was actually like a real human being and used to using the Vine Spell, that Baby Dragon would have been taken out by our Pekka. Kind of unfortunate timing right there. I didn't... a little too early on the Vine Spell, but I'm sure we'll get another opportunity for it here. Let's go with our Lumberjack in the back, and then do I want a Ramrider with this? I could be a little aggressive. You know, being aggressive against a graveyard deck is not a great idea because you can just give them a big counter push and easily lose the game that way. So we'll just slow roll it. We'll get our Pekka in the back once again, and maybe try and use our vines correctly this time. So Pekka's coming down. Baby Dragon should trade in the opposite lane. Is he gonna go in though? No. Okay, sets up for the defense. That's fine. Let's just go Ramrider in the back here. Pekka's kind of going to get stalled out by their skeletons, but we can go arrows late, and we should be able to take out the tombstone. No big problem. Let's go E-Wiz the bridge. Let's actually arrows now. Maybe we can bypass with the Ramrider? We can! Ramrider goes straight to the tower. That's a free charge. Pekka gets tornadoed to the tower. I think we're just going to Pekka once again because our opponents have been having such a hard time dealing with him. So we got the next Pekka down. We have both evolutions and the Vine Spell in hand. This hand is actually insane. I'm almost tempted to go dual lane pressure here. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going for it. So he goes in himself, which is fine. I'm just going to get a late E-Wiz down. Notice the Baby Dragon is slowing down his Knight right now. And look, we're going to be able to get our Vine Spell. Let me not do it too early this time, and hopefully our Pekka can take out his Baby Dragon. Yes, we get it. Let's go. Second time's the charm. Baby Dragon's help making our Ramrider go insanely fast in the tower. Arrows to kill the skeletons, and he's so cooked, man. Let's go. Baby Dragon's still splashing down. Pekka somehow made its way to the right lane, and that's towered down, man. Let's go. The double evolution push was too strong, and we finally hit our Vine Spell to get some crazy value. We found a match here against Felix, and ooh, we're gonna get some nice Vines value off start. And I guess the main reason I think Vines is OP, just because it's a cheap stun, but mainly the damage it puts out. If it didn't do as much damage, if it maybe did as much damage as a Zap, or even less, I don't think Vines would be a crazy broken card. But the fact that it does basically as much damage as arrows, I think it actually might do a little more. It's just insane to me. You can use it on troops like minions, wall breakers, all those pesky swarm units that your opponent has, and honestly just the insane uses you can get, such as bringing air cards down to the ground to your Pekkas, your Fishermans. It is truly mind-boggling how this is a real card, but in the meantime, you know I'm going to abuse it. So, ooh, we see a kind of similar deck here from our opponent. They got the E-Wiz and Pekka push. Poison comes down. Pekkas are mostly going to trade, so this is kind of just going to be a wash here. Nothing too crazy going on, but I honestly think we win that interaction right there because next up we're going to have our Baby Dragon Evo in hand. So things are already looking pretty nice for us in this match here against Felix, and I think we'll just try and cycle and get to that Baby Dragon here. So he goes in for the Hog once again. I could Vine Spell, but I think this is a fine position to actually just hold it. And let's go in here. Let's see what he has. We know he doesn't have Pekka in hand. We can Vines if he plays a big threat. Like, I'm going to Vines this Magic Archer, and I want to see, can the Ramrider take it out? Like, look at that damage, man. Between the Ramrider and the Vines, the Magic Archer stood no chance. And, like, that's basically a cheaper Fireball right there. And that is tower down. Easy peasy, man. Vine Spell is so insane. I've been having so much fun with it recently, but do we want to set up with our Pekka in the back here? It's a 50-50 whether our opponent has given up, so let's just go Pekka in the back. He goes Bandit. Okay, I'm just going to actually let this go, guys. My Pekka's going to walk up. He's probably not even going to take the tower. Maybe he'll get it, but we're going to have an insane counter push here. So, opponent does take the tower. I'm actually going to go with the Evo Baby Dragon. It's going to help speed up our troops here. And, ooh, we see the Evo Pekka come down from our opponent, so a little bit scary there. And, okay, looks like the Evo Baby Dragon only works once it starts shooting. Okay, I actually didn't know that. That makes sense. That's going to speed up our Pekka and help take out his Evo Pekka there. And then we'll just reset in the back here. Nothing too crazy. E-Wiz is basically dead, and do I want to go in? No, I think we'll just defend here. Opponent's been giving our Pekka a ton of value, so we're just going to take that. No questions asked here. And let's go with our Baby Dragon once again here. You know, trying to get to that Evo Baby Dragon, and now that I know that it doesn't actually start working till it till it shoots. That's going to be pretty good to know. That honestly would have been a pretty good idea to maybe vines the Pekka there and just kind of stun his Pekka, but you know, you live and learn, right? Let's take our bar barrel here, and I would love to Pekka in the back once more here. Pekka, whenever it's a 1-to-1 scenario, is just so good, man. It just shuts down an entire lane. I'm going to let his bandit connect here. We'll go late Ewiz, and let's see, can we get a baby dragon shot? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine, though. We're going to slow roll the Pekka, and then once the baby dragon starts shooting, we'll go with our ramrider. And look, this ramrider is going to bypass no matter what he plays. Let's actually pre-vine spell just to catch the Pekka, maybe anything else. And look at that, his Pekka just gets infinitely stunned by the vines. The Pekka is moving quickly to the tower with the baby dragon Evo, and that's an easy tower down, man. Quick going Pekka is insanely hard to stop. Don't let Evo baby dragon get paired with their win condition, or else you're guaranteed to lose. In the last match against Punburger, and I'm looking to get the best vine spell value I can in this match, so that's honestly, that might be my even bigger goal than winning this match. I want some good vine spell, because nothing is more satisfying than shutting down your entire opponent's defense with one card. So we see Tesla come down. That could be a few different things. Probably going to be a more defensive orientated deck here. So let's go Pekka the back, and oh, we see the Xbow. Okay, I am interested to see how Vines does against Xbow decks, but in the meantime, we'll just go Baby Dragon to shut that down. And he's going to start off with some good damage, but we might be able to sneak that right back here with this Pekka push. So let's go Ramrider here behind the Pekka. He should be getting back to his Tesla soon. Should have it back in hand now. He does get it down, and I think I'll just take an arrows here. Sometimes arrows is better than vines, so it's nice having both options. And yo, the 1 HP Ramrider getting a ton of damage on top of tower. I'm just gonna vines anyway, or else this Pekka is gonna hit the tower. We stun the tower, basically freezing it for 3 elixir, and Pekka connects, man, and that's basically good game. If you get a tower down against Xbow, there's basically nothing they can do. Oh my goodness, man. The fact that Vine Spell works on the tower is wild to me. Like, it does not feel like a card that should be able to just wrap up a tower and make it completely useless. But that's exactly what we just witnessed, folks. So let's go in with our Pekka here, see what our opponent wants to do. Since he's running Xbow, I'm going to play my Pekka a little bit higher, now that we know that for sure. And then I think we'll just go with our Lumberjack behind, maybe even Evo Baby Drag just to speed up this 3 crown. But guys, we got to play one more, man. I think, honestly, that was a pretty good value Vines. Like, I'm definitely happy with that, but that was too free of a last match, so we're going to have to play one more. But that is, nonetheless, a very nice 3 round against Punburger. Man, it's a whole different game now that I know that Vines works on towers. Like, the fact that you can just get a short little freeze on top of a tower and block their other troops is just insane. But we're in the last match here for this time against Sempy Potato. And I'm just going to start off cycling my bar barrel here. Not exactly sure what they're running. Could be maybe some recruit stack, something like that. We'll see though. Yeah, okay, so probably going to be fireball bait just based off seeing the zappies. Zappies really aren't a too common of a card, so they kind of just really main in fireball bait, so that's going to be my guess. And sure enough, we see the recruits come down. So this is going to be a good match to show because this deck doesn't have any inherently good like recruits counters. Like, I mean, I guess we have Lumberjack, but besides that, we don't really have a Valk. So Baby Dragon's going to have to give us some good value. And, ooh, we might be able to get some good Vine spells here on top of the Flying Machine. I'll just keep that in mind. Yeah, let's go for a Vine spell. That's just honestly good damage. Like, look at that. Pulling down the Flying Machine, taking out half its HP. Like, I think that's a worthwhile 3 elixir. So we walk away with a pretty clean first defense. We're going to be up some board elixir too, which is always good to be. And yeah, no, we're just sitting probably up 2 elixir in hand right now, which is great. And the question is, do I want to Pekka the back here? Pekka the back isn't the greatest into recruits, but if I go Ramrider, he'll just zappies. So I think it's the play I have to make here. This is going to be a kind of difficult matchup to get damage, but I think the key could honestly be the Evo Baby Dragon. If we're able to get up a speedy Ramrider, which I think we might be able to do here, we could completely turn the tides of this game. So let's go Ramrider, let's go Evo Baby Dragon so that we start spewing. And he goes for the zappies, but it's not going to target their fast Ramrider. Look at how insanely fast that card is, man. That's not fair. I'm going to go Barbarrel for the defense, but we already get like over 1,000 damage. Perfect stuff. Barbarrel cleans up the right lane as well. And we are sitting very, very nice right now. Let's go Ewa's the middle, kind of help out in both lanes. And then we can probably set up for another Pekka push. So let's do that. We do need to be careful of an Evo Cage though, because that could get a ton of value. But no, okay, looks like our opponent doesn't have Evo Cage. Great for us. So Pekka is coming down the lane. We got the Evo Lumberjack. I definitely want to get back to an Evo Baby Dragon because that was so crucial in terms of getting that little damage there that we just got. So let's take a nice arrows here, take off those recruit shields. Perfect. And I think he might have to defend that left lane again. Let's go with our Barbaro to help defense on the right. But look at that push, guys. I haven't added any elixir to that left lane in a minute, but it's still a ton of threats. I'll go Ramrider behind. That's a connection. And can he stop it? I don't think he can. Let's just go Vines on top of tower for the memes. But that's going to be good game. Well played against Potato. And man, Vine Spell, Evo Baby Dragon, all of it's insane. And all of it works so well in this deck. So make sure to give it a try. But that's going to do it all for this one, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.